Alright, y'all, so I'm going to tell you how you will absolutely, without question, change the world during the eclipse. I'm going to explain to you how it's done, what's occurring, and what you should probably do about it, if you'd like to. How many people do you think will be staring at that eclipse? How many tens of millions? Some are going to be watching it on a television, some will be watching it on a computer, but like live there in person. So this is a center point of focus. It is akin to a mandala. It's akin to that little spot above your eyeballs in the middle of your head where your pineal gland is. It is akin to an eidolon, and it is also, most importantly, a direct path to subliminal and superliminal telekinesis. It's a portal to create reality immediately. You can speak to everyone immediately. Now, whether or not they'll be able to pick up on the communication is irrelevant, because it will be at least a vibrational seed planted. So while everyone out there, the tens of millions of people, they'll be sitting there ready to receive. Just like if people go to church, they're sitting there waiting to receive from the preacher. If you go to school, you want to listen to the teacher. Well, now you're standing there looking at the same information portal, but they're looking at it as an eclipse. You're looking at it as a direct linkage to all of their vision, to all of their eyesights, to what they're just going to ingest. Now, because the kind of people that listen to my channel, they would never do anything out of a hateful place. Well, look at the power we can generate. The power of me doing this by myself will be quite a bit, but with everybody else at the same time creating something beneficial for themselves and for the planet, you will be able to change the world, literally. Now, if you speak with just your mind and say something like, and I'll give you the downside to this, and this is for the people that think they're just gonna ask for $1 million. You could do that. But, you know, if somebody asks for $1 million and they're doing it with their mind and their heart's not in it, yeah, you know what's going to happen? They'll get $1 million in a couple, maybe a couple months, and that $1 million will be worth nothing because the economic system would have collapsed. See, those are the little pitfalls that we should know about. But if you speak from your heart and your mind to the entire population through that portal, which is literally, anybody that hasn't seen my other video on this, so it's 2 videos back, what's happening is there is a black sun going to cross in front of the light sun or the white sun, which is, one is a producer of particle and one is wave. One is the imagination and one is the delivery, the mechanism, the solid reality. Now, when we, as a conglomerate of heartfelted, good people, whatever good might be, you can create anything you want. Remember, this is just like any other kind of magic, but it's to such a higher level and a higher degree, because how many people are going to be sitting there focused? How many people are they're just waiting to listen? It's a portal. Now, what has happened in the past? Well, no one was given this information. The only people doing this were, when I say dark occultists, I'm not saying it in an evil or bad way, but it was a lot of people that didn't share. But let's say I'm a dark occultist. Let's say I'm walking the left-handed path. So what? Because people don't understand what the left-hand or the right-hand path is. They're confused on it. Because doing something selfishly is not doing it demonically. It's doing something selfish isn't to the detriment of anyone else. I can have good things while everybody else has good things. And if you have that same outlook and idea, it's not about giving away your power, it's about giving yourself and everyone power. So if you have intentions of granting power to everyone, including yourself, well, won't that be nice? You can do anything you want with this. I'm not suggesting you have to do anything. You can be as evil as you want, but I don't think that's a good idea. Everybody's seen where the downside to the dark occult has gotten people. You know, this light and dark can occult work in this left and right hand path. They're going to battle all day, but if you just sit there in the middle and say, I'm going to work through both of those things, the dark sun and the light sun, you can change the world. And literally you're going to have an audience that's going to be focused on, ready to receive anything you say. So, and this is why here's the technique. This is why the night before, it'd be wise to write yourself out a little bit of, you know, what you desire, what your hopes and dreams and goals are for the future of this, you know, this reality, this world, this place, this earth, this plane. And make yourself a sigil if you need to. That'll be very helpful, because that will lock it into your subconscious. And then you can use that while looking at and see what everybody else is going to be doing. They're going to have glasses on. Now, if you put glasses on, you're putting a frame in the way. You're putting something in between you and the thing. It makes another television. It makes another barrier. So people that are going to be sitting going, ah, they're just going, oh, ah. And there's going to be a bad intentioned occultists doing things. But now that people have, like, they're tired of it, become a dark occultist and do it for a good reason. And when I say dark occultist, you bring it to the light. So you're a light occultist as well. You are controlling the entire checkerboard from that reference, even though you're going to be using full spectrum magic, because you're going to deliver right into the portal of nothingness into existence immediately into everyone's mind. So have fun changing the world, y'all.